Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Sakuna Mahala and today you will be joining me on Tiny Glade. Now, I love this game because it's just so sweet and relaxing, and they give you a sweet little daily task to do, so that's what I'm going to start with today, see where it takes me, and maybe I'll make something after that, we'll see. So, let's have a look. The secret wishing well. Okay, I like what they've given us to start with. So they've given us a well. I want to make this a bit more secluded. So that's what I did, or at least what I tried to do. You can only make it look so secret when it's placed on a hill in the middle of the forest, just saying. So I started by adding some walls for cover, but I didn't just want it to be a building around a secret wishing well on a hill in the forest, because again, it doesn't scream secret to me. So I started by placing some broken wall around the outside of the area to make it look like an old ruin, and then cut the walls in random splits so that I can add levels to it. And I absolutely love that the game naturally gives it an aged look on the walls with the ivy and the cracks around it. And yes, that probably is me nattering away to myself or singing a song, don't judge me. Next, I added some trees because I wanted to make it look overgrown, and I thought it's probably best to add a cover to the wishing well because we don't just want anyone with a bird's eye view being able to take a peek. So I took the square house model and I placed it above, and what you can do is you can shrink the top all the way down and you can lift the legs off of the floor to give it a pergola kind of look. Then, I'm not gonna lie, I was having reservations about my little pergola. I thought it would look better circular, so I just redid exactly the same thing, but with the circle house model instead. Now, as cute as it is, I didn't really love the placement of that little lamp, but the game was making it extremely difficult to move it, so I just plopped a couple more in there to make it look at home. After a million more attempts trying to move the little lamp, I decided to go back and finish the wall on the other side because I completely neglected it. Here is where a stroke of genius struck, and I realised that I can actually just raise and lower the level of the floor myself. So I decided to lower that down and raise the outside to make it sort of like a little cove that it sat in by itself. I thought that's a lot more secluded than it being on top of a hill. If you notice, I'm doing it in small sections, and this is very intentional because I've made the mistake before of highlighting the whole area that I wanted to raise, not considering that I might want to raise each bit to different levels, and then I just ended up with a very tall cliff. So if you do it in little sections, you can make some areas taller, some lower, which makes it good for like a canyony feel. Then I go ahead and add a little bridge across one of the gaps in the top and add a little pathway so that it looks like it has been walked on before but has been long forgotten. And of course, more flowers!
Wow!
And there goes my bed. Honestly, don't know what compelled me to do this, but I added another little, flattened building, but it looks like a wall to the front of the ruin. I don't know, I feel like it just gave it a bit more depth and it looked a bit more realistic, and it gave me a spot to add in some windows, which I thought was a nice detail. And I did chuck a couple around the edges, and I really like that on those lower squares you can add a window at the top of the brick so that it looks like it's broken on top of a window. Amazing! Now, this definitely isn't my favourite build on Tiny Glades that I've done, so if you would like to see more, or if you would like to see more daily challenges, please drop a like and subscribe, and hopefully I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.